Welcome to Fat and Broke to Fit and Rich, where in 6 months I complete these 5 goals. From my mother's basement.
The basement.
Yes, this is real. I live in my mother's basement. I am broke, and yes. Goal 3, growing businesses. 10K a month. My voice acting business is growing, that's good, but I'm not scaling it enough, and I'm not booking out far enough to have secured income for at least 6 months, which is what I need to do for goal 3. Content creation is one way in which I'm going to make money. It takes time doing this content, and why not make it a revenue stream? That said, I also don't sell out as a person, which makes it even harder to exist in capitalism if you have a semblance of honesty and self-worth and dignity. Makes it way harder in capitalism. How many people have you seen peddling bullshit on this app and just in life in general who have no shame because they have no standards? And So I was offered to promote a app. For the first time ever, content creation, I was offered money for my content creation. I was excited. It was kind of like a, virginity moment. I was like, holy shit, my first ever paid sponsorship. It was a language learning app. And the reason I'm not going to respond is because it's an AI language learning app. And let me just give you a quick breakdown. I don't believe, personally, I think AI, whatever, it has its place in some fields, but I think that it has been largely pushed upon humanity, AI. They're trying to get it to replace the arts, which is, art is innately a human endeavor. And the fact that they, whoever they are, have been trying to replace arts, let me know from 2 years ago when AI came out that the whole thing is sour, that there's ulterior motives behind it that are just not for the benefit of humanity. If you have any sort of discernment at all, you should know that. So in terms of language learning, why I don't believe in these AI apps cropping up is because A, it creates a distraction. You start studying, you get locked into a book, you get locked into a method, and the motto of Fat and Broke to Fit and Rich, as I've expressed before, is simplicity consistently, okay? That's it. When you download all these apps, it brings you through the questionnaire. It tries to get your subscription. It distracts you from just fucking doing the work and staying focused. That's the first reason. You don't need all these apps floating around. You don't need these shiny objects. It's just the capitalistic wheel turning, distracting you. Forget it. Secondly, language, just like art, or you could argue language isn't art, is an inherently human thing. Human-to-human contact is language. What's going to happen if you learn Chinese or whatever through an AI app, and then you get into a real-world scenario where you're in front of real human beings trying to speak Chinese? You're not going to be trained for that emotional connection and that pressure, because the AI app is always going to tell you, good job. You understand what I'm saying? So I said no to this one, and hopefully a different app who relies on human connection can sponsor me.